I've heard a lot about how there are bad actors online. People who pretend to be one person, but they turn out to be someone else completely. When people create an online profile or identity, it's easy for them to pretend to be somebody that they're not. On top of looking out for bad actors, I have to be careful about who might see the things that I post. It's a lot. Sometimes I choose to stay anonymous online if I don't want people on the internet to know who I am in real life, or if I don't want people in real life to know what I'm doing online. Online anonymity is when someone interacts with a digital world without sharing their true identity. They might decide not to sign in to an account or use an avatar or username that reveals who they really are. A lot of times, it's not because they want to post something bad. They just want some privacy. Sometimes there are things that I want to do online without worrying about who might be looking or judging me. And sometimes, I just don't want these online platforms to know who I am and sell my data. For example, I just started writing poetry. I wasn't sure if it was good, terrible, or embarrassing. I wanted to know what people thought, but I wasn't quite ready for people in real life to see it. So I posted it anonymously in an online forum. It allowed people to comment on it, and a few people even said that it was really good. Nobody knows that I'm the one that posted it, though. But posting anonymously has pros and cons. I felt a little braver being able to post anonymously, but it also made it easier for people to plagiarize my work. I also saw a few mean comments. People seem comfortable posting negative things when they don't know who's receiving the message. Plus, some of the mean posts were anonymous too. Online anonymity is sometimes useful, but other times, it's not. It's important to think about your online identity and presence. You can decide when it makes sense to stay anonymous online and when it doesn't.
When I started at my new school, I didn't have a lot of friends. I felt like a total outsider. I was trying to figure out who I was and where I fit in, so I started spending a lot more time on social media. I noticed that one of my videos got a lot of likes. I had used a few filters on it, so it looked like me, but maybe a more enhanced version. It felt really great to get so many likes and even a few followers. I decided to post more. I shared all sorts of things that were going on in my life. I wanted to get more followers. I needed to get more followers. If it was taking a while to make friends, maybe I could be popular as an influencer in the meantime. The thing is, I started to get really hung up on how I looked online. Everyone else that I followed had these great lives. They were pretty or rich or just so talented. So I started to pretend that my life was better than it really was. I started to spend way too much time thinking about social media, keeping up with posts and making sure I looked perfect online, all while feeling really disappointed with my real life. I was obsessed with how I portrayed myself online. I started spending money that I shouldn't have on things that would make me look like the person I was pretending to be. And I was acting and saying things that I would never have in real life. Sometimes judgmental things to sound like I was better than everyone else. I had lost sight of who I was in real life and the people and things that actually mattered. I'm doing better now. I've since learned that there's a difference between curating a positive online presence, like carefully choosing the best things to share about yourself, and creating an online identity that was just fake. These days, I try to strike a balance. Obviously, we all want to look good online, but now I try to focus on only sharing things that reflect the best parts of who I actually am. And while it's okay to envy what other people are posting online, it's also important to remember that what I see online might not actually be how things actually are.